It's a pleasure to meet you. I've just come out of the film. Tell us, first of all, how this whole experience has been for you.
It's been amazing. It's a dream come true. I got to experience a lot of things doing this film, and I'll remember it for the rest of my life, certainly.
Tell us about your first experience with Aladdin. I'm sure you've grown up knowing the stories. How familiar were you with the musical, the cartoons?
Yeah, I think the first time I watched it was probably back in Egypt when I was still a little baby, and I certainly watched it growing up. I had two older sisters who looked up to Princess Jasmine, and I always wanted to be able to do the things that Aladdin did, so it's close to my heart for sure.
What were the main challenges? Obviously, getting the part first and then taking it on.
Yeah, I think wanting to make it my own was challenging because it's such an iconic role and people are very attached to the original, and I certainly didn't want to upset anyone. So I just focused on the journey that this character goes on, and all the things that he struggles through, and kind of bringing that to life.
Are you a singer naturally? Did you have to learn singing, perfect your singing and dancing for the role?
Yeah, I definitely had to work on it. I went to theater school, and I did singing and dancing, and we did all sorts of things, mask work, clown work. It was an incredible time in theater school. But it was definitely something that I worked with Claire Underwood, my vocal coach, on extensively, and she was amazing.
Let's talk first about working with Guy Ritchie. Were you familiar with his films? Even for him, this is a new experience.
Yeah, I loved Guy's films. Most recently I loved Man from U.N.C.L.E. I thought it was terrific, and I thought it was very appropriate that he was doing this. He's made a living telling stories about thieves and criminals, and I thought this fit right in there.
And now Naomi Scott, who's so well cast as Princess Jasmine, although she's not of Arabic descent. I mean, you wouldn't notice, would you?
Yeah. Also, Agrabah is a fictional place, and Guy talked a lot about it being an amalgamation of Asia and the Middle East.
That's
so
true.
I think you get a little bit of everything. I'm Middle Eastern, and so is Marwan. He's also Dutch, which is amazing, and Naomi is Indian and English, so we have a little bit of everything for everyone.
No, absolutely. Now let's talk about, the genie in the bottle and Will Smith, who's literally larger than life.
He is, yeah.
How amazing was it to work with him, and what qualities did you most appreciate about him?
It's incredible. I think what I appreciated the most was that he's been in this 30 years, and I think when you're a star that big, it's very easy to become a different person or act a different way, and he doesn't. He treats everybody equally. He doesn't think of himself as better than anyone else, and that's an incredible feature to have.